I've been shooting 6 hours straight. I want to go over to the GT line and see if it's the same case. What? Spotted this for the first time. Welcome to CarSceneKorea. I introduce newly released Genesis Hyundai and Kia cars. And you guys saw it from the thumbnail, I have the measuring tape here with me. Long story short, I actually came down here to do the video of the EV3 measurements using my measuring tape, but I lost it. I lost it here. I came across a construction worker here and then asked the mister if he has a measuring tape that I can borrow. And this I have right here. I'm here at 2024 Busan Mobility Show, and this is the media day, the day one. That is the reason why it's not swarmed by people, the Kia booth right there. If it wasn't for him, I would not be coming up with this video today. So huge props and thanks to him. I am all excited. I've been shooting 6 hours straight and my voice is dying out. My mic died out a long time ago. I actually had to charge these two. I got all excited because I got the measuring tape. Let me give you all the physical measurements that you guys were all curious about. All the hype around EV3 is crazy at this mobility show as well. The show has already been open for over 5 hours. So that's EV3 still getting a lot of attention actually. Kia Tasman, a pickup truck that will soon be released, which essentially will be quite similar to that of Hyundai Santa Cruz. I do have a video on it. I have many videos from this 2024 Busan Mobility Show, so do not miss it out. All right, so let's go check out the measurements, starting with the EV3, a regular model, because you guys actually have seen plenty of videos on the GT line, right? I do have a 40-minute long video on EV3 that I spent 3 hours with the car together. First and foremost, let's get started with the trunk, because that's probably where everybody's interested is. Again, it's a one-man operation. I do everything on my own, from filming, editing, coming up with the thumbnail and everything, so bear with me. This is the best I can do, but let me give you the measures. Yes, finally. Again, thank you very much, mister. So I see the second row seat is actually leaned back all the way, so sticking the measuring tape all the way inside, I actually locked it in. It's reading 78 centimeters. So that is the trunk. When you open it up, lock it right there, 78 centimeters. I will convert it and give you the inches on the screen right now. All right, let's measure from here to here, all the way from the wheelhouse to wheelhouse cover on the rear. It's reading 105 centimeters right there. All right, so next up is going to be what? The height. Just keep in mind, it is just the measuring tape I am using, so it might be a bit off. However, I am trying my best. Right there, I want to say it's about 66 to 67 centimeters high. Gotta give you the second row seats all folded. So fold this guy down, lock it like so, and I will just clock it at the end of the seat and towards the middle where it is going to be the longest. That's where I actually have locked. So it's at the end of the shoulder of the seats, right over here, 142 centimeters. So that is the seat alone. If I were to stretch it all the way to the center arm console right there, is about what, hanging your head out the second row seat, reads 171 centimeters. So when you lock it on the second row seat, 141 centimeters. When you push it out all the way to the center arm console, 171 to 172 centimeters. So one more thing I want to show you is how deep the trunk is going to be when you unfold the cover. So right there, it's about 20 centimeters. When you sink this guy down to get that extra storage, like I've been showing you and telling you all about, I mean, it should be a bit less than 20 centimeters, right? For the obvious reason. So the covers and all, it reads about 15.5 centimeters. The super accurate reading right there, 15.5 centimeters. So let's pull this guy back up. And as you are seeing, it's super easy. I can just do it with one single hand. I have a measuring tape on my right and I'm holding a camera, no problem. Let me give you a lateral size, and I am actually hitting, oh, what? I actually spotted this for the first time. It's not symmetrical left and right when it comes to the trunk of the EV3. Look at this. It's actually carved inside on the left where the LED lighting is, but it's all covered up on the right, like so. Anyhow, the length is 115 centimeters long, as you can see. It is quite surprising that it's not symmetrical. On the left, it has the typical wheelhouse, but on the right, well, there's a wheelhouse too, but it actually is shaped differently. So something else put inside, I guess. Maybe it has to do with the V2L and other systems that just had to go somewhere. So you are actually sacrificing a trunk space on the right. Keep that in mind. Speaking of which, there is actually an extra hidden storage right here, which is about 17 centimeters tall, as you can see. You see, while I'm at it, why not give you a diagonal length as well? So I'm not gonna cheat, give you a diagonal angle like that. It actually is right over here. So this is the straight, precise measurement, not measuring here, because it's gonna be much longer measuring here. Actually, no. It's about 125 centimeters here, but if I were to push it all the way inside, this is where I think it's going to be the flat surface, 120 centimeters. Let me give you where you will be connecting your screen cover to. I better make a good use of this measuring tape. So I have it attached right there. It's about 129 centimeters when it comes to luggage screen. Right there, 129. You guys see it on the screen, I hope. And since I have it all open, I also want to give you the length of the rear glass, how small it is. I actually even tucked it in to give you the longest length possible. It's reading right there. It's reading 37 centimeters. Go measure yours. You will have a good idea of how small the rear glass is when it comes to the EV3. And the rear trunk design, I want to go over to the GT line and see if it's the same case. So let's head over there and check it out. Open this guy up. I mean, it only makes sense, but it is actually precisely the same. Again, it's really all about the details when it comes to my channel. So I want to give you the size of the frunk as well. Well, because I have it. You don't want to have a skewer and be using the frunk. This is what you need in order to frequently use the frunk. Right there. Keep in mind it's a bit angled due to the nature being. It is about 46 centimeters, 25 centimeters, 20 centimeters deep. Factor out the cover parts, I want to say 18 centimeter to be safe. This is actually going to be more shallow, which reads off 14 centimeters. So there you go, the measurements of the frunk of the EV3. And as I've mentioned on my previous video, the bonnet of the EV3 is super light thanks to the gas lift, but also very short overhang that this car has. It provides a super light bonnet. I did not feel the weight of the bonnet at all. Heading inside the second row seat, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna exaggerate. I will give you the precise dimension. Once again, this is the best I can do given the fact that I'm doing everything on my own. It's reading 115 centimeters vertically, and wherever you measure except for the curved area, it is all 115. The sunroof, it's actually carved in a little bit, right? So that one reads about 119 centimeters, and I think I can actually bring you inside now. Let's go inside. I'm gonna measure the length between this seat and the AC vents on the second row seat. So that is going to be the tightest area in the car, right? So you see it is 25 centimeters. I actually set it to my ideal driving sitting position. This is what you're going to read, which is about 32 centimeters from the pocket. And also all the way from the second row seat to the second row seat, that is 122. And the inside, the cabin right here, you guys see it right there? I clipped the carpet, 132 centimeters for that. So I also want to measure this right here, 30 centimeters or 29. And this time I actually want to do this. So from the seat to the ceiling, and I see about 93 centimeters. And towards the front, because since the seat is at an angle, it's about 80. So right here at the tip of at the end of the seat, it's rating about 80 centimeters, and towards the end where your butt is going to be, I read 92 centimeters. What else do I need to measure? Well, let me show you how the driver's seat was so that you get the idea of how valid the measurements are. So I'm gonna head over here, and there's a sliding door. So I actually do have to close the door in order to get the right sitting position. But like I told you, this is how I would actually drive a seat. You know, the telescopic is pushed towards me all the way to the front. It is my ideal driving sitting position. Close the door, the seat is going to slide forward. So that's the measurement I gave you with this sitting position. Keep that in mind. I think that really is it for today, right? Like, all I had to do was give you the physical measurements using the measuring tape. Once again, big shout out to my guy lending his measuring tape, because I mean, I will come back here tomorrow again, but it is the public event and day where it will be swarmed by people. Trust me, there will be people all over EV3. Everybody will be sitting inside the second row seat, the driver's seat, passenger seat, maybe even the trunk as well. Thanks to you guys for showing a lot of love and support. A 40-minute long video without a test drive on the car. That is long, but you guys show me a lot of love and support, which I really appreciate. I hope I solved a lot of questions you guys had on the EV3. I am consistently going over the comments, and I do read and reply to all the comments to best of my ability. So drop in the comment below anything you are curious about. I will let you know, and I will get back to you. That's gonna be it for today, or this video with the EV3. Let me know in the comment below if there is more questions, anything you are curious about the car, be it EV3, EV6 facelift, or a Tasman, anything Hyundai, anything Genesis, because I have a whole video on it, but I am coming up with a detailed review on the video as well. So stay tuned for that. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, and somebody actually did ask me what the length is gonna be with the mirrors all stretched out. I'm not gonna damage the car. So all side mirror is actually stretching out about, I want to say 28 centimeters. So it stretches out about 28 centimeters on each side. So multiply that by 2, which is 56 centimeters. So there's going to be 56 centimeters added to the width of the car from the official Kia website. Don't forget to like and subscribe CarSceneKorea, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully with the EV3 test drive. I am definitely getting behind the steering wheel of this EV3, the cute little car from Kia, made from EGMP, electric global modular platform that is front wheel driven and has a single motor on the front and supports 400 volts. If you want to know about the details of the car, make sure you go check out my 40-minute long review video, and that's it. Bye-bye. I gotta shut up. Bye-bye.